Alright, so this is an unboxing for the Harmony Touch. This is the remote that's actually replacing the Harmony 1 series. The Harmony 1 was a very popular remote with enthusiasts. A lot of people didn't go after the videos that I posted before about the 1000, the 1100. A lot of people love the flagship remote, but the Harmony 1 was more of a hit with consumers. They actually discontinued the Harmony 1, and they came out with the Harmony Touch, and it has a little bit more fluid response in the way of like navigating throughout the screen. Feels more like an iPod Touch or an iPhone when it comes to the icons, the apps, so forth. If you've looked at my other videos that I've done with the 1100, the 1000, I've gone in extensive details about how to set up the lighting, the software, and so forth. That all still applies with this remote, but the benefit with the Harmony Touch, especially with the Harmony 1 users, is that if you set up your remote for Harmony 1, there's actually built-in software that can actually push all your data to this new remote without actually resetting it up again. If you bought, like, for example, the 1000 to the 1100, you literally would have to redo your setup again. For the Harmony Touch and the Harmony 1 users, that's not going to be a problem because there's actually software built in that you can actually now push all your settings to this new remote. This new remote supports 15 devices. It has your swipe and tap touchscreen, so that's this thing in the center here. It has one touch activity base control, which is common for all Harmony remotes. It has on-remote customization, which is actually nice. It obviously does come with a cradle, so you can charge it and leave it on almost like a display, like an artwork. Just like all the Logitech Harmony remotes, all setup is done up online, and it's compatible with over 225,000 devices. Now, what you get in this box is you get the remote with the built-in battery, so there's no battery you'll have to actually install, the charging station, USB, AC adapter, and the documentation. This is what the box looks like. So you can see the cradle on the back. There's your touch screen. You can customize the channels, your charging station, and then this is what the specs of the remote are: the top of the box and the bottom of the box. Something interesting about this remote also is that it integrates with Skype really well. If you have a Logitech TV Cam HD, the Harmony Touch, for example, makes it even easier to connect with your loved ones by enhancing your Skype calls over your Logitech TV Cam HD. You can actually accept calls and place calls, mute, control, pan, tilt, zoom, and even more, all from the simple to use remote control. So that is actually one of those cool little neat features that you can actually use with this remote. So this is the box, basic empty box. Here's the actual remote. Piano gloss black finish. It has a really cool textured surface, so you can't actually drop it accidentally. Now, from what I guessed, there's you can see like a little plastic piece on here to protect it. I am guessing this is where the IR receiver is to program your remote, and then this is where your out goes to. So I'm guessing that's what this is. I'm not totally sure. So you have your buttons here, and then your nice touch screen here. Set that aside. Underneath this, here's your nice dock. This is what the remote looks like when you set it inside the dock. So they tried to actually mimic the finish on the back of this dock to this. It's not the same. This is plastic. This has more of a rubber feel. But they did a pretty decent job of mimicking it. And then your power adapter goes down here. Here's the base of the cradle with 2 rubber feet. So we'll set that aside. Alright. So this looks like let's see what's in here. Alright, so it looks like you have important Logitech information, including safety, compliance, and warranty. And this is really nice. This is a full-color Logitech Harmony Touch guide, setup and installation. Goes through all the different procedures and stuff. Shows you basically what the screen looks like, how to use it, how to connect it to your computer, and so forth. It's a pretty nice book, actually. And let's see, and underneath it here, I bet is the power, yes. So you get your power adapter with this proprietary plug, so I would recommend everybody never to lose this plug. This actually looks like a interesting plug. It focuses. But it looks like a plug that I don't think people will want to lose too often. It looks like a mini USB jack, but it really isn't. So it looks proprietary to the remote. So don't lose it. And then same type of cable for USB. This is your USB jack. Maybe it is a standard cable, I'm not sure. But the power adapter and the USB cables both have the same ends on it. So I actually don't know. It could be like a micro USB, and if it is, that's good. That means they're common, but if not, don't lose it. Alright, so back to this remote. See if I can turn it on for you guys. Might have to charge it, I'm not sure. Oh, there it goes. So it says myharmony.com. Still booting up. Oh, and another thing about the remote I wanted to tell you is the 2 gold contacts down here for the charger. And this little dust cover down here, if you put your nail in there and push it open, that is where the USB jack is for the connecting to your computer. So you would connect it there, and the little dust cover is there. So you just flip up and reveal the connection. So it looks like I still need to set up this remote for it to work, because it doesn't look like it's going to get past this menu. So I'm going to come back and connect it to the computer and show you what it looks like. Alright, so I'm back. I had to connect this remote to the computer. Just FYI, when you first connect it to the computer, it will ask you to install the software. I was on a Mac, so I had to download it. I went to myharmony.com, installed it. It actually had to upgrade the firmware on the remote. Install the... I was able to copy settings from my old account. So even if it's a Harmony 1, I had 1100 and a 1000 account. I was able to copy my settings to this remote. And after that, it took about maybe 10 minutes to do. I was up and running. So when you first can disconnect your remote, you're going to be presented with this screen. You have not set up any activities. Now I did not, but if you have, you might not be presented with this. Now you can click OK, and then now I've only put up one device here because I wasn't going to go through the whole thing. So you can see, if you just scroll, see how smooth that is? Little rubber banding at the top there. It's pretty cool. You can hit this, you can actually move your icons or descriptions in different orders. And hit done. You can go back, you can go into your settings, general. Now you can even go into your account, which is really cool, right off of this remote. You can also go to the actual remote. You can change your background, change your brightness, set your time, here are your backgrounds you get. That's pretty cool. So we'll set this one. So this remote is really heavily basic on this touchscreen display. I have to say the display is responsive. It's probably one of the most responsive remotes that I've seen. It even beats the 1100, which was a Flash based OS. The 1000 is a Java based OS, but this is just amazing. This is really responsive, really fast. I'm really happy. I'm really actually impressed with how fast it actually is. They really improved it. They really did. And up here, you have your standard buttons up here. They feel pretty decent. And then you have your directional keypad. A lot of reason why people like the Harmony One remote so much was because the 1100 and the 1000 remotes, even though they were the flagship models, wonderful remotes, I own one. I love it. People are used to what they're used to. People want to hold a remote in their hand and feel like they have something tactile to touch. They need that tactile surface because people are used to that. Having just a whole display to touch, I mean, you can't tell whether or not you're on it. You always have to look down and scroll through, and that could be annoying. But having a mixture of a touchscreen with tactile buttons actually works out a lot better in a lot of people's cases, and that's why these remotes were so popular, and they remain very popular. Logitech did a wonderful job in redesigning this remote from the ground up, taking the nuances of the Harmony One remote and applying them to this new Harmony Touch remote. I would highly recommend this remote. It seems like it's a very well-built remote. It's light, feels great in the hand, has a really nice touch screen, vivid color. I think people are really going to enjoy this remote, and for about $250, it isn't that crazy priced. It's probably one of their higher priced remotes still, but remember, you do get what you pay for, and these Logitech Harmony remotes are known for their durability, the way they last, the way they perform. I've been using Harmony remotes for the past 2 years, and I cannot complain about them. They work really well, and I'm really pleased with what I've actually gotten out of them. So this is the unboxing and the review of the Logitech Harmony Touch remote, the One Touch to your favorite entertainment. If you have any questions about this remote or the 1000 or the 1100 series, or on how to set up your remote using the software or lighting for the 1100 or 1000 demonstrations, please feel free to comment and leave me a message. Thanks for watching.